That's the sound of a Dutch pot. Do you know what a Dutch pot is? It's a one of my favorite pots. Oh my god, that way, that way, that way. Anyways, this week I'm just gonna show you a couple things in the house that kind of reminds me of Jamaica, and it's good to have these little things around the house to just remind you of home. So as I was saying, this is a Dutch pot in Canada. I think if you go to most Jamaican houses in Canada, you'll still find Dutch pots because it's one of those pots that, you know, can do anything. As usual, the cover doesn't fit the pot. Typical Jamaican. But anyways, it's one of the things that reminds me of home because my dad uses it to cook a lot, and one of the things, I don't usually like cook in Dutch pots back home, but it's just one of those cool things. It can be used to cook any single thing at all, and the food always tastes good. And I don't think you can ever burn food in a Dutch pot. I mean, it might stick to the pan, but it doesn't burn. I've never seen food burn in a Dutch pot unless the Dutch pot don't run out. Where does Dutch pot come from? Jamaica was never a Dutch colony. The next thing is plantain. Plantain, not plantain, turns my frown upside down. Oh my god, I love plantain so much. Like, every week in this house, there is plantain. Like, dad buys plantain every week, and he puts them right here, and right there, in the direction of the sun, so that the sun hits it and like it ripens. If you don't know, heat is what ripens fruits. Is plantain a fruit?
Duh.
Art. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite pieces here. This is a man blowing a trumpet. This reminds me of live music culture in Jamaica. I love live music. Artists such as Jazz Elise, Joby J, Courtney Jackson. I live for all of you. Please do more Instagram live concerts when COVID is done. But this is one of my favorite pieces of art in here. For me, it's just a representation of the blues, of jazz in it looks very US-esque, but at the same time it still gives me like a little reminder of live music culture in Jamaica. Big up Jummy Joe. This is my other favorite piece of painting in the house. It's a black Passover. Probably they're even Jamaican. Look at Jesus. Jesus has the typical Jamaican man face. Big nose, big lip. This. What do you call this again? This. The chiseled chin. Yes. Him look like him could have been a Desmond too. If him never was Jesus, him look like him could have been a Desmond. So brother always says, yo, pass the bread. I'm hungry. These people are on some shit. I don't know if it's like Judas trying to say like, yo, we need to get the f because they're coming to get Jesus. But this piece of painting actually does make me feel like some sort of, I'm not very religious, but it's just a case where it makes me feel somewhat validated, or as if I'm seen. Because you know, you grow up in Jamaica and you constantly see, or in any other part of the world, you grow up and you see a why Jesus? I mean, fine, but I just feel like your God should be a representation of your likeness, because if it's a case where it's always a case where Jesus looks white and Jesus doesn't look anything like me, but in scriptures it says that I was made in his likeness. If I'm made in his likeness, shouldn't I look like him? So I mean, like, Jesus could be black and called Desmond. Desmond! Finally, my most favorite thing in this house is my room. Honestly, I can run away to here and just like get away. This is where I talk to my friends. This is where I read my books. This is where most of my creative process happens, and it's a mess right now, but there are particular things that make it feel very homey. Check this out. This, for example, this is my notes jar. Before leaving, I got this jar packed with notes and like little post-its. Jonathan got me the jar, and like I brought jeans pants. I tear up jeans pants and some post-its for my friends to write on, and just drop like little notes in there so that if I ever feel sad or I feel lonely or whatever, or it's too stressing, I'll go into this jar. I haven't dipped into it for a while. I should dip into it soon. But it's one of my favorite things in my room. Next is this painting I got. This painting I got from one of my good friends, Regine. We're down by Kingston, the market at the Devon, and he got me this just before I left. I got some other things there too that I still have with me, and some I gifted. But this one is one of my favorite things because of how much it's a typical country scene in Jamaica, and I'm your urban country boy, I guess. I'm from Mandeville, so people constantly call me uptown, but I'm still country. Anyways, but these are scenes that I grew up seeing, and it just offers that homey feeling. Yeah, and I love it. Finally, this here is my plant child, Slytherin. And yes, cuss me out because I'm corny. It's a snake plant and I call it Slytherin. Anyways, I love it so much because it's a snake plant, and snake plants remind me of that one huge one that was at my grandma's house, and my favorite grandma. And like, I used to have to like go out sometimes and take the hose and like water it and like put, you know how to make it a sprinkler, the hose into a sprinkler, you put your finger in the hole and then it just sprays. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Darynel Weekly for yet another week. I'm asking you, please to stay safe, like and subscribe. Stay inside and watch my videos. You can check the link, not the link. You can check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter handles. Just check me out there. And hit me up if you have any suggestions. Tell me what you want to see. I'll see if I can do it. Anyways, guys, I love you. Bye.